Hello there, everyone. Welcome to stream. Let me get the link as per usual. And I'm gonna share it out. But I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing alright. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Got my message. Copy. Alright. And now to share this all out. Still liking how I can do these keyboard shortcuts here. Okay. And then we do this. 2 more. And there we go. Okay. My nose is running, so I'm gonna go and get a drink and then start up the game. Be right back. Alright. Back, so now let me get that game up. And here we are. Now we can truly start this, because this is one of the things I'm looking forward to doing. Okay. Yep. Bring that down. Alright. So...
let's see what we've got.
Looks like we got a 4 SPG. There's Spriggan, there's something I would like to tell you. Oh, you Spriggan, please decode this and arrive at the truth. I shall be waiting. Anonymity requested. Hold on, guys. Because I want max rank out, I'm gonna... because I want max rank out, I'm gonna pull up a guide. Because these games can be a bit difficult. Not in terms of getting lost, per se, but just... that. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything to worry about. Not even for bonuses, so this one will be fine. The hell is this, dear Spriggan? Doesn't look suspicious at least. Alright, my interest is piqued. Guess this message here must be the code it was telling me to look into. First task, go to the stable along the river upon which the injured iron steeds descend. Seems innocent enough. Don't know what they're after, but I'll play along for a bit and see what's up. Okay. Looks like I've got an achievement to get. Oh, I got multiples of them, okay. Yes! Got the best healing item in the game. Definitely save here. And then let's go to orbaments.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Okay, so I can't do anything yet. I definitely wasn't expecting that.
Off we go.
But I'm glad I got it. Because that celestial there is what was called Seraphic Ring in the Cold Still arc. Or, yeah, the Cold Still tetralogy. Go to the stable along the river upon which the injured iron steeds descend. That's gotta be the body shop, yeah. Well, I'm here, now what? Hey, Van's here. There you are. Good on you for solving that riddle. You put up the request then? Oh no, not me. Not me, just heard through the grapevine what was going on and offered to lend a hand. No way I wasn't gonna pitch in. Pitch in to what? Be straight with me here. Hehe. You can leave all the questions for later. You took the subway here, yeah? I assume your car is gonna be in its usual garage. Would you mind if I go get it? That came out of nowhere. Y'all should have a key already, since this is where I bring my car to get it serviced. What are you up to, though? Nothing bad. Surprise, you're getting a nice free car wash on your dear truck. Uncle here's gonna give it his best shot, too. So we'll get her nice and shiny. Oh, okay, thanks for the offer. Little out of nowhere, though. I definitely like that, but let me pay for it. Nothing scares me more than free stuff. Hey, absolutely not. It's fine, don't look a gift car wash in the water. But seriously, We don't need your money. Done a splendid job right there of not looking. Hold on, guys. I want to make sure Nightbot works. Let's see. Done a splendid job right there of not looking suspicious, you know. Look, Van, don't play hard to get. You won't owe us a thing. Don't play hard to get here. You won't owe us a thing. Client's already paid in full. So just shut up and get your car washed. Alright, good, it works. Client, who the hell... Alright. Client, who the hell puts up an order like this? But fine, since you insist, I'll leave you to it. Great. Let me go get her. Uncle, before you get... Uncle, better get your butt in gear while I'm away for the best car wash ever. Sigh, if I gotta. Junifer immediately left for Old Town. When she returned, she did so with Van's pickup truck, bringing it into the shop. Okie dokie, your baby's here. Leave it to us. She'll shine so bright you won't even need to turn on the headlights. She'll get a nice new waterproof wax finish on the outside and a nice and thorough vacuuming on the inside. And don't you worry about all the small details. Uncle's gonna handle the real delicate parts. Excuse you. Thanks for giving it the works. Might not need to polish her myself in a while. Oh, with all that, you won't regret it. Always nice to work on a car as nice as yours. Well, I suppose I have to give you this now. Here, get going to the next place while we clean your car. Next, wait, there's more? Second, on task, on the gateway to our fair capital lies a merchant whose store carries varieties of for every man. Reach him to accomplish this task. Another riddle, and this one ain't any easier than the last one. I'm sure you have questions and I can't answer any of them. So don't bother asking and go solve the riddle instead. Sigh, fine. Guess I'll head to the next spot then. Thanks a bunch, you two. Have a good one. I don't get it. What's the point in getting in my car washed? What's the client of theirs up to? But with Junifer and Bradley in on this, it can't be that bad, right? And no point in worrying now. If I want an answer, I'm probably gonna have to find one myself. Okay, so... not in here.
Taking off now.
Okay. Here. On the gateway to our fair capital lies a merchant whose store carries varieties for every man. That's gotta be the department store, yeah? But what am I supposed to do here? Might you happen to be Mr. Van Arkwright, sir? Yeah, that's me. I see, Congratulations, sir. You are precisely the 333rd customer to visit our store today. Allow me to present you with a gift in honor of this moment. Sure. It's an all-expenses-paid invitation to a bathing facility in Tryon Tower. Massage included, too, so I believe it would be a fine way to rest away your weariness. Wait, What? Since when was it a thing to give out stuff this fancy just for wandering in at the right time? Is it not to your liking, sir? No, it ain't that. It sounds amazing, trust me. Haha, then please accept it with our blessing. Allow me to give you this, too. Another riddle, huh? Last task. Reach the place in the business district where 3 pillars stand and you can hear the rushing water. I'll wait you there. This is the last one, huh? Well, I will leave you to enjoy the rest of your evening. That's 2 unexpected but awesome gifts I've got now. What's my client's aim here? To put me in their debt to get me to let my guard down? Man, I still got no clue, but I guess I might as well see this through to the end. Alright, so let's save. But I wasn't expecting to get Celestial today. Okay. Satan.
Taking off now.
Alright, so it's that way. Okay. Anything special? Just have to go down. Okay. Where 3 pillars stand and you can hear the rushing water. Well, that's my best guess. The hotel has those 3 pillars on the logo. Wonder what they got in store this time. Welcome to the Maserati Hotel. We've been expecting you. Oh hey, Rumsfeld. You've been waiting for me. Guess that means you got tied up in this thing too? Aha, indeed I did. But first, why not sit down and relax? Surely all this adventuring has made you rather tired. Feel free to unwind while we prepare the grand finale. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Guess there's no point getting all worked up about it. Thank you for your patience, Mr. Arkwright. And 3 cheers for your efforts. Wait, wait, what? What the hell is this? It's our reward for your tireless work, Mr. Arkwright. Bon appetit. God, seriously though? Adios, did I die the other day? Am I in heaven? There's this mountain of sweets and ha ha ha. Oh, it's so wonderful to see you delighted. It's the least we could have done, truly. Okay, hold the phone for a sec. Without even getting into how the hell I'm gonna eat all this without gaining a billion curum. What's the catch here? Not saying I don't trust you, but I kinda don't trust you. It's too good to be true and too nice. The hell are you getting at? Nothing, Mr. Arkwright. Don't be so presumptuous. Wait, you dragged the whole damn city in here for this? Oh, that flustered look on your face is just too cute. Well worth the effort of gathering everyone here. Are the pieces coming together now? Why, all these friends and acquaintances of yours are here? No. I mean, I already got your money. You really don't need to pay me back for anything. Ah, but we do. We all wanted to get together to show our appreciation to you, the hard-working Spriggan who's helped us all through this wild year. I mean, that's literally just my job. I don't get it. You're my clients and I'm your Spriggan. That's all there is to it, really. Oh, read the room, you doofus. This is a more personal way of thanking you. Our thanks transcends Mira. Our thanks transcend Mira, my boy. This, we felt, was the best way to show our gratitude. We owe it mostly to Berzelia, though. She did all the heavy lifting. We thought this might make you happy, and it made us happy to give back to you. We didn't bungle it, did we? Sigh, you people are impossible, but thanks. What a day. He likes it. I'm happy to see that. Well, without further ado, let's bring out his presents. Van and his clients reminisced over tea, his diligence and leadership vivid in their minds. One by one, familiar faces walked up to the Spriggan seat. So, do you remember us, Van? You helped us out with the register issue at our work. Hey, don't go blurting that out loud. Hold on, guys. Alright. Nothing too big of a deal. Or anyway, I gave it all back after that. You really saved me there. We heard you have a sweet tooth, so we got you some cream puffs. We made sure to get plenty. Hope you like them. So, ever since you got my wallet back, I haven't lost it again. You're really giving me peace of mind. I can live my life again. Hold on here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Thank you so much again for saving me from that stalker. Sure thing. Oh, I'm not here to pay anything off. I'm just here because it sounded fun. You like acting all jaded and glum, but there's this softy side that always shines through. You're having fun, aren't you? Zip it. I didn't ask to have fun. Thanks again for helping with that pendant. If it wasn't for you and your group, I never would have gotten to know Bruno like that. As thanks, I brought you some Engadin from Basel. It's already here on the table, so I hope you like it. Engadin, damn, you know your sweets, huh? Honestly, wasn't expecting you to show up in the first place. Hey, Jason, welcome in. I'm glad you made it. And I saw that you were busy messing with your PS5 controllers, huh? I hope they work out better the next time you stream. I hadn't been planning on it, honestly. But somebody wouldn't stop nagging me about it. You still remember when I had you look for my boyfriend? I'm happy I was able to get closure. I hope Mark did too. So I went and got you a chocolate cream pie. Share it with all the others at your office, will you? Thanks for helping us test out our little puzzle game. As thanks, we'd like to give you some gum. We're planning to give out as a game reward. This one's a trial run just for you. I'm glad that's working better. Fun again sometime. Sure, if I feel like it. You taught me a lot about security on the orbital net. I've been a lot more careful since you helped me out. Yeah. Guess you like your gum, huh? I don't care for gum myself. Let's see. You taught me a lot about security on the orbital net. I've been a lot more careful since you helped me out. Well, that's good. Glad to hear you're keeping safe. Hehe. You really helped us back there. Yeah, I don't even want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't taken that request. We're still here thanks to you. So here's some homemade chocolate for you. We poured our all into this. The real big one is for you, and the rest are for the other people at your office. Make sure to share with them, okay? Of course, I'm not that greedy. Come on, heh. It is, huh? But doesn't it have the stuff that's worse for your body than sugar? You're liking this with how much they're doing the sweets, huh? Yeah, he is, but if you've been here for quite a while throughout these streams, you would know that he's got a monstrous sweet tooth. Thanks, I'll dig in later. But yeah, he is definitely getting a lot, and he even thinks it's a bit much. Thanks for helping my dad. Thanks to you and my son, I've cut ties with that awful place for good. So we got you cheesecake as thanks. Thank you this afternoon. We've still got a lot of stuff to work out, but we're moving in the right direction now. Oh, it's all thanks to you I was able to see my grandmother. I just want to thank you again. I got you a famous financier cake from Anchorville. Please enjoy it. Yeah, I'm glad too. I kind of find it funny myself with just how much these guys are giving him alone, but I'm glad you're having a good time with it too. I got you a famous fancier cake from Anchorville. Please enjoy it. Oh wow, now you've piqued my interest. But honestly, I didn't do that much. A whole cake for some Spriggan like me? Right. I believe we're last up. I apologize for all the trouble. You really did save me there. Thank you ever so much. Let's see. You really did save me there. Thank you ever so much. And, me too. Thanks. And allow me to extend my heartfelt gratitude once more. I dread to imagine what might have befallen the others had you not helped. Okay, I'm grateful. Don't know where the hell I'll store all this, though. My fridge ain't that big. Well, you'll just have to get to eating then. Honestly, though, lighten up. You keep trying to brush off all this thanks and appreciation, but why? Yeah, you're too old to be an edgelord, man. Said the wannabe gangster. This is awesome! Ah, you, haha. Oh, on the subject, the young Miss Father wished to thank you as well. He has more in store for you than just the Treon Tower Hot Spring ticket. He would like to invite you and all of Arkwright Solutions to a gourmet dinner at the Maserati Hotel's restaurant. Wait, seriously? That's a real big bougie place, isn't it? Shit, I can't turn that down though. I've heard legends about that seasonal fruitcake. Wonderful. I'm sure Father will be happy to hear that. Honestly, I feel kind of bad having you guys do all this for me. But, thanks. Alright, I get it. You got the point across. Man, just let us thank you, you old grump. Hee hee. And so, the surprise Van Appreciation Day party continued in earnest. All the sweets he couldn't get around to sweeting got carried off to the office. Eventually, the party drew to a close after Van mingled with his clients and friends and thoroughly gorged himself. But the day wasn't over just yet. Van met a familiar face as he left the hotel. Goddess Almighty, why'd they have to gang up on me like that? That's not right. I'm allergic to kindness. Oh, I'd be uncomfortable too, Van. And yeesh, I'm stuffed. Gonna have to hit the gym. Feels like. Sounds like a good problem to have. Maybe, but it ain't my style. Bunch of softies is what they were. Kind of funny, honestly. I always see the dark side of humanity in my line of work. But this was the opposite. Ain't got a clue how I stumbled into something selfless like that. Well, Van, humans are quite surprising. I don't have a good opinion of humanity generally, but there's enough good in humanity not to give up on them completely. Really? Who's the true softie? The clients or the Spriggan who went above and beyond to give them peace of mind? Oh, shut up. And something tells me that whole thing was your doing anyway, am I wrong? Ha, right again. Though the young miss came up with the idea in fairness. She wanted to show her thanks, so she asked her butler to do the rounds. He found this young businessman you might know. Him name's Roderick, and his face lit up like a match when he heard your name. Yeah, I guess we did hit it off a bit. That led them to me, as I'd already done some research into you on Brazilia's behalf. I figured I'd lend a hand as thanks for how you helped Dingo. Ah, that was nothing. Wait, back up a bit. What do you mean by you did some digging? Exactly what it sounds like, pardon my nosiness. You're an interesting fellow, you know. Dingo told me a thing or two about you, and I can't deny it got me curious. Might make a good article. Arkwright, the anti-hero. Not the man Edith deserves, but the man Edith needs. Well, how am I supposed to keep a low profile if you slap my face on the front page? I was wondering how that kid got all those guys together. That was the trick, huh? Righto. I gotta hand it to her. I didn't think we'd be able to put on that big of a party on such short notice. She even roped the department store and the mechanics place in too. She's something else, and it all worked to perfection. A big old party with enough sugar to put you in a coma. Come to think of it, That would make for a great article too. I can see it now. He truly is an editor-in-chief. Yeah, I can definitely see that because both Van and Batman aren't exactly working in the legal territory. They're both gray, but Batman doesn't have as much problem with the police as Van does. Let's see. Ha, I got it. Anti-heroes welcome. Arkwright sheds tear at touching tribute. Would you knock it off with the anti-hero shit? And I was not crying. Whatever you say. If you don't mind, I'll be keeping track of your exploits from here on out. Hey, give a man a break, will ya? I'll have to keep an eye out for him too. Well, guess a journo's gotta eat.
That takes care of that.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Interesting that did all 4 alignments. All 3 alignments, I should say. Yeah. That's quite a bit of hilarity there, indeed. Okay. So, I'm not seeing any green. So, I guess we'll go back. No. I want to get
Off we go.
my new healing spell. I hate having to go to this guy. But I've got to. Okay. Yeah, but yeah. Oh, you're fine. Let's see. Here it is. This here, Jason, is the best healing spell in all the game. It went by different names, though, in the franchise. Like, in the previous one, it was called Seraphic Ring, and then the one before that, it was called Celestial Lair as well. Okay, so we'll keep that on him. Do that. Do Celestial on you. Okay. It took a long time because you had to get it through achievements in this game. And that's for how long I've got left. I don't know. According to the guides, there's like one more day after this night. And then it goes into the final dungeon, and then there's kind of an epilogue fight after that. From what I've read. Okay, so everyone but Aaron has access to Celestial now. But yeah, that one was one I definitely wanted a lot of. Okay, let's see. What about slot unlocks? Aaron has all of his. Yeah, but pretty much you could have gotten it earlier at any point from what I've read, because all you had to do was kill 8 enemies on the field at once.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
Alright, so... But now that I've got it on everyone, I shouldn't have to worry about things being too difficult. Let's see, what about my money? There, huh? Well, let's pay a trip to the department store to check on if I can get any better weapons. Since I should have enough.
I take pride in all my merch.
Thank you for visiting the
Okay,
Weston
nothing.
Department Store.
These things are just
Our stores
that.
have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Okay, so
I'll get more good stuff in stock soon.
nothing in terms of that stuff. Alright,
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
get back to Old Town.
Taking off now.
Okay, there's an event there. And I want to make sure of things about this chapter. I've got the guide up, and what I'm trying to do at this point is there's like a ranking in here. Not leaderboard kind of ranking, it's just rankings based on points you get. And a lot of times you get bonuses in the next game for hitting the max rank. So let me see if I can bring it up. Okay, that's not it. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think it's gonna show you the ranks here, but that says AA right there. And if I get at least 11 more points, then I hit max rank, which is AAA. And I think max score is 170 something. Or, I mean 370 something. Let's see. Can I get anything here? Because
Need
this is
some help?
usually a better way. Well, if it isn't banned, pleasure doing business with you again. Yeah. But of course, the annoying thing about this series is if you're aiming to get the max points instead of the max rank, you absolutely need a guide. And that's because you can miss the bonuses and such if you make a wrong choice. Okay. Looks like nothing there. Okay, I should definitely cash these out. Alright, let's see, 24, so I can get up to 12, so 12,600 is what I could get. Oh, I found a guide. That's what I've been looking at to get an idea of how far I am into things. And it's a non-spoiler guide, too. Like, if you want to just get through the story, you don't need the guide at all. But you just need it if you want any extra bits, is all it comes down to. Okay. Yeah. The hardest games to get max points or even max rank, though, are the Sky Trilogy, which you've had experience with at least one of the games, and then also Crossbell, but I think in Cold Steel they kind of make it a little bit easier because they put these quest markers on the map that you've seen in this game, though it's not quite been to this degree like it has been in this game.
I'll get it to you pronto. Here's your delivery.
Here's your delivery. Hope to see you again real soon. Alright. So, got some good items after that hard-fought battle. Okay, let's do the SP report.
That's how it goes.
Ah, nice. Now I only need 6. So we'll save that. Alright. Alright, thanks Jason, and I appreciate you for coming. Next 3 days leading up to the festival swept through like a whirlwind. Though the trouble with Almada was recent, there was very little in the way of problems relating to them. Instead, most of Arkwright Solutions' work consisted of subcontracted tasks and other modest requests. As if celebrations were already upon them, they found themselves rewarded with not just Mira, but food and other material gifts as well. Hold on. Alright. Those, together with the gradual increase in decorations strewn about the city, made them keenly aware of the festival's approach. Each of Van's assistants also found themselves considering their respective futures in response to what he said. With all this in mind and more, it felt like the grand event was destined to become a turning point in their lives. The day approached with much suspense both at home and abroad for what was to come following a memorial service set for Cray. Was the unveiling of the Republican Army's next generation of weapons. The number of VIPs would soon descend upon the capital, ready to take part in moments both solemn and merry. But the night before the Revolution Festival had an early surprise in store. Be on guard for the 7th Genesis at the Revolution Festival tomorrow. C. Seeing C there makes me kind of wonder who it is.
When's it starting?
December 3rd, 1208. At 9. First festival, first district, Fantel. Alright. Rocksmith is there too, huh? It's almost 10 a.m. Kept us waiting long enough. Just look at all the people. I spot Yume and a bunch of others too. I'm impressed you can pick her out from the crowd. Ren and your other friends are there too, right? You sure you didn't want to tag along? Oh yes, I think it was for the best that I didn't. With my position, I would have needed bodyguards if I had gone, unfortunately. And that message we received made me want to remain here that much more. Gotcha. I wish we knew who even sent the damn thing. Yeah, especially since they mentioned the Genesis, and once we don't have... No, and the Genesis, and one we don't have at that. All we have to go on is the name C. That name has been assumed by two people who made themselves known in the Empire in recent years. I do not believe either to be the one who sent that message, however. The original was a terrorist responsible for triggering the Civil War over there, right? Then someone else used it after that. That is correct, but bear in mind that both of those matters are considered resolved. We have no reason to believe they would take up that name again. That being said, I'm certain that the alias must have been chosen through careful deliberation. Yeah, now it's just a matter of figuring out if they're trying to help us or mess with us. But not like we got much to go on. We can't say for sure if someone whose name starts with a C, if it's someone whose name starts with a C. That's true. It could be anyone. Melchior's still at large, so hell can't even write him off. Oh, there's Agnes's dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 a.m., which means that the time has come. President Gramhart has arrived to make his speech.
Oh, there's Renee, too.
To the people of Edith, as well as everyone who lives in this great nation, I wish to thank you for gathering here today. I am Roy Gramhart. On this very day, 108 years ago, in the year 1100 of the Septian calendar, our ancestors made a choice, a truly remarkable choice. They chose to embrace equality, freedom, and love. They chose to stand against discrimination based on class and race. They chose to walk the long road ahead of them to build a utopia of peace. And that long winding road was the Calvardian Democratic Revolution, which changed the face of our country and the whole world forever. As both a fellow Calvardian and your 23rd president, I am forever grateful to the goddess above for the honor, the deep, profound honor, to be able to walk this road with you now. However, though I would love to proclaim this as a day of celebration alone, I, alas, cannot. For as we all know, our brothers and sisters from Cray Village were taken from us at the hands of cowardly terrorists. The people of Cray shared our ideals and dreams. We walked the same path hand in hand. But they were cruelly ripped from our grasp. Despite this great loss, we moved forward, and all of you cooperated with the recent emergency declaration. Thanks in no small part to your assistance, we were able to eliminate the criminal organization that was responsible for this heinous act. Though I realize that will never bring back the lives that have been lost. As this country's commander-in-chief, I am deeply ashamed that I let such a tragedy happen under my watch. Let us mourn the people of Cray. I will lead us in prayer. O Adios, Arusha, Heavenly Mother, we pray that you will watch over these lost souls and return them to the Radiant Land.
At this time, the Edith Cathedral Choir will be singing a hymn, followed by a statement from Archbishop Jerome.
Pray sounds like it must have been a truly beautiful place. It was. It's where a close friend and someone I owe a lot passed away. I've done some filming there in the past. It's hard to believe I'll never see that same scenery ever again. As long as we do not forget them, they will continue to live on. Both the people who lived there and the place in which they lived. I hope you're right. I'd like to believe that too. I feel the same way, but even if we do forget, they won't be forgotten. No, they won't be gone forever. Yeah, they won't be gone forever. Everyone who lives leaves a mark on others and their surroundings that gets passed down whether people are aware of it or not. Van, you think so? I couldn't have put it better myself. Still, your dad's some wordsmith, huh? I almost found myself getting won over by all that stuff he was saying. You really think so? That's what I was gonna say. Your dad is awesome. He's super cool. I feel like I could trust him with anything. Not to mention that face, if he ever wanted to jump the political ship, he could get work as an actor in no time flat. Even his voice carries well. Talk about hitting the lottery. Rocksmith fits my image of a politician a lot more, but no one could deny how talented your dad is. Like Aaron said, I could feel myself being roped in by his act. Sorry, I shouldn't have put it like that. You don't have to apologize. I understand how you feel, to tell you the truth. He is certainly a man without equal in a different sense from President Rocksmith. I believe we're about to get another glimpse of just how, too. The morning is at an end, which means it is time for the grand unveiling.
That was a wonderful ceremony. Thank you, Archbishop. And I thank the ladies and gentlemen of the choir as well. The road to success is paved with hardship, and the road this nation has walked has not been without its challenges. Those challenges include our long-standing conflict with the Empire, the economic crises of recent years, and even that wretched cult that existed in our country until 10 years prior. And there are challenges that lie ahead, including the terrorism that has infested our nation and the discrimination that is outlawed in our charter. If we glance outside our borders, we will notice that the seeds of war are being planted. And if we look beyond the horizon, we will see that the desertification in the east is creeping westward. Open your eyes. These problems can be ignored no longer. We, as the leading power on the continent, must face them and overcome them. Take the founders of our revolution, for instance. They confronted their challenges head-on and actualized their ambitions. Sheena Dierk, Auguste Alden, Aramis Gainsborough, and Olga Atkinson surmounted every obstacle that barred their way. And we will do the same. We must stand united as we move into tomorrow as one. But to forge a path ahead, we need not only strength of will, but also strength of arms. That brings me to today's big announcement. We have given our glorious Calvardian military a number of much-needed improvements. Allow me to unveil the future.
Tanks, huh?
First, we have our next-generation Shedar tanks. They will replace our antiquated Vasion models. These tanks will leave the ones used in the Empire firmly in the dust. They are twice as fast and equally as durable. The main cannon's raw power measures up to theirs, and they are capable of firing nearly 3 times the distance. Next, we have an entirely new addition to our military, the X-Alba series of aerial cruisers. They are 120 arcs long, which places them between our battleships and mid-sized airships in size. They are equipped with highly advanced weaponry, and their cutting-edge control systems allow them to conduct operations with complete autonomy. Based on our recent field tests, we have concluded that even one of these cruisers can dominate an entire squadron of Imperial airships.
Whoa, badass!
And last, but certainly not least, I will introduce you to a new class of weaponry.
Aren't those...
Robots from the Empire? They may remind you of the Empire's Panzer Soldats that were unleashed upon the world 4 years ago. However, these weapons are far superior, and they are based on an entirely different design philosophy. We call them assault frames.
Why not just call them what they are,
Their control
Gundams?
systems utilize Zypha technology, which maximizes their performance and strengthens their output, mobility, and reaction speed. Their potential is limitless. Not even the Empire's latest Panzer Soldat models can compare.
Our military is doing so great.
How wonderful!
Long live the Republic!
We love President Grandpa! Glory to Calvary!
It goes without saying that power must always be used responsibly. We've learned that lesson from the Empire's past transgressions. I swear to you today that we will not use our military as an unwieldy instrument of conquest and bloodshed. Instead, it shall serve as a firm, yet flexible tool that can respond to any situation or crises that may arise. It is my belief that the weapons you have seen today will help us build a better road for our future. Thank you all for listening. I believe I have talked for long enough. Glory to the Republic. May the goddess bless us all. Now, go out and enjoy the festival, and spend this joyous day with those you hold dear. Let us make this a celebration to remember.
That was certainly overwhelming. Even if we've already seen the airships and the AFs, yeah. Right, I didn't expect him to roll them out in such dramatic fashion, though. He appears to have made full use of all of Marduk's evaluations of them. This is my first time seeing them, so I'm more than a little blown away right now. Oh yeah? You weren't with us when we saw some of them in Basel.
This marks the end of the ceremony. Some of the new weaponry revealed will be on display in the Revolution Plaza. Visitors are also reminded that the area around the presidential building will remain closed to the public.
Dad. Anyway, now that the big speeches are over, it's time to get to what we planned. We'll spread throughout this whole throughout the city while checking for 4 SPGs on the bulletin boards. Sounds good. We'll also be keeping an eye out for any signs of the 7th Genesis. Even if we shouldn't dedicate too much of our energy to that. Yeah, there's still a chance that message was a prank, but better safe than sorry. I wish my affairs hadn't ended up casting such a shadow over what should be a happy day. Hehe. Oh, come on, you're being silly. Tell me about it. I'm more nervous about not being in the loop on what's going on at this point. We want to be involved. Besides, I'm all for everyone enjoying the festival. Only me and one other person need to actively patrol. Just if you notice something out of the ordinary at all, you let us all know. That's vital. Understood. We'll be on the lookout. My nose might not be as good as yours, but there's no way I'd miss trouble brewing. Understood. I'll always be available to switch in if I'm needed. The same can be said for me. Should you need a hand, I will always be there. I appreciate it. Let's see, one additional. Since everyone technically has the best move, we're gonna take Regard. Looks like Victor's back already. Bald and Yume must still be out enjoying the festival. I wonder if that young racer is accompanying them. It looked to me as though they were getting along rather well during the party. I kinda have mixed feelings about that, but I guess it ain't my call to make. Well, should we get to work? Really appreciate the help, Master. Not at all. I'm happy to help. Okay.
Kids are always so full of energy.
What do I do?
Let's see. There we go.
Let's see.
I'm gonna take a look at the quests for this day. Okay. Let's see here. Don't need that. Okay. No bonuses. There is a bonus on that one. Okay, so only one quest has bonuses. Missing friend. My best friend Jess left behind a message and disappeared. It doesn't seem like he's in danger, but I have to see him in person and tell him something. Could you help me? I'll be waiting at the share house in Old Town. Alright. There's still lingering scent. Gotta check the other bulletin boards. Alright. This way.
Right.
And we'll save. Hey Van, thanks for coming. Sure thing, figured I'd hear you out at least. You wrote that Jess has disappeared, right? Yeah. You know who he is, don't you? Yeah, we cross paths at the station from time to time. Did a small job for him a while back, too. Oh, interesting, I didn't know that. Anyway, when did he go missing? He was already gone when I woke up this morning. I went into his room to check in on him, but found this note there instead. I know this is sudden, but I have to leave. The longer things go on, the harder it is for me to bear it. And don't worry about holding on to my things. You can go ahead and get rid of them. Thanks for everything and sorry for the trouble. Goodbye. Alright. From the looks of it, none of y'all were expecting this. No, he never said anything about leaving. We were having dinner just fine with my sister, or just last night. Has anything unusual happened to you lately? Let me think. You know, things did feel a little awkward between him and my sister. Something else happened that stuck out to me, yeah. Mind sharing? Sure, it was 3 days ago. Jess was gonna have a nighttime show over at Riverside, so I went to check it out. But he never showed up to it. They had to cancel. He bailed out on a gig at the last minute. That ain't normal. Yeah, he'd never done that before. I asked him what happened the next day, but he wouldn't answer me. Everything else was fine, so I didn't bring it up again. And by this morning, he had already departed. Wait. No, well, at least it doesn't look like anything illegal happened. Yeah, and I didn't think it was worth bothering the guild over it. Instead, I took some time off work today to look for him. I've been everywhere. I thought he might have gone too, but no luck. I don't think I can do this by myself. That's why I decided to ask you guys for help. You've got a good rep of doing good by your clients. Yeah, it makes sense. I think I got a good grasp on this whole shtick now. In that case, will you help look for him? I'm not trying to pressure you. Alright. Sure, we can pitch in. Oh, I'm so glad, thank you. Not to change the subject, but didn't you and Jess grow up together? Uh-huh, we're both fine. No, we're both from Anchorville. We've been friends since we were kids. My sister and I decided to move to Edith after he made his big break. I thought things were back to how they used to be when we were kids, but now I don't know what to think. Your sister's name is Carol, right? And she's not looking for him? I don't know. Don't think so. I told her about it, obviously, but she didn't want to help me. She should be at her job like usual. Works in the boutique over in the Satan district. Something must have happened between her and Jess for her to be acting like that. I feel a little guilty not having a clue what it is, though. Sometimes stuff just happens. All we can do now is look for him. Do you know who else was friends with Jess aside from Carol? The only other person I can think of off the top of my head is his manager. I don't know how to reach her, but Carol probably does. Got it, thanks for sharing. Don't worry about looking for him anymore. We'll take it from here. Wait here. We'll be sure to bring that good news. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks again, you guys. Alright, first stop Raymond's sister Carol. Let's see what she's got to say about all this. He said she's at her job at the boutique in Satan District. It must be Erwin.
Time to get our hands dirty.
Alright.
May we be on our way.
Okay, there we go.
That's fair.
Okay, this way.
I always love the festival.
Oh, I'm so in love with this brand.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Oh, I'm just glad everybody came out and to enjoy the festival. I was worried it'd be a bit of a downer after everything, but I guess we're all starting to heal. That puts me at ease. The way things are going, I think the EGC will be a real showstopper tonight. This newest gown is made with a theme of hope in mind. I think that's particularly relevant nowadays. I know it'll be a hit. Okay, so you're not the person, but you are. Oh, are you here from the office? From that office place? Yep, Van Arkwright Solutions. Your little brother asked me to find Jess. Mind talking about it? Any little thing might help. But I already heard something happened between you and Jess. If you don't want to, you don't have to tell me the full story, just anything that might help me find him. Raymond's been really worried about him, you know? Poor guy took a day off of work. He's running around the whole city trying to find him. I think it took a lot for him to reach out for help too. It would put your brother's mind at ease. I know, Raymond isn't the only one worried about him. Tim, I can't tell you everything, but I can try to help as best I can. No problem, every little bit helps. So 3 days ago we heard Jess canceled his upcoming live performance last minute. You know why? Well, it was, I can't hide it, it's all my fault. I see. I was talking to him right before he was set to perform. I sort of asked how he viewed me, how he wanted us to be going forward. I was trying to make a move. Jess was saying, I'm fine if you're fine. I don't want to rock the boat, stuff like that. He didn't have a problem with how things were, but I didn't react well to that. I laughed at him. I don't want to be like this forever, though. I could tell I hurt Jess when I said that. He was silent for a minute, and he said, I can't risk that. I don't want to ruin what we have already. You don't understand how I feel, or Raymond. He sounded really strange. But I did. I know how he feels. And I can't just have my own feelings bottled up like this. And then just he sniffled. I get the gist. Thanks for filling us in. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. I just can't face him right now, not after what I did. I get that, we'll take care of it, don't worry. I think I understand what's going on between her and Jess. Jess was just, yeah. Carol must have picked up on it. It's just that, it's just the Raymond parts I'm not clear on. What about his feelings? By the way, you're in contact with Jess' manager, right? Mind giving me their number? Oh yes, of course. Van plugged in the contact info Carol gave him and immediately dialed it up. He got through to Jess' manager, who agreed to meet him at the terrace in front of the station. Gotcha, let's get on over there. That sounds good. To the terrace, yes? Alright.
Taking off now.
Okay, so
It's
not there.
Let's do this.
There's something here.
No rest for the weary.
We love President Granthart.
See the movie.
Are you just manager? That's right. Never thought he'd up and disappear like that and without saying anything to his housemates. Have you heard? No, what have you heard? We were recently talking about his future. As an artist, I mean. I'm sure you heard about it already, but he missed his concert 3 days ago. Got an earful from me, of course. All he said to me was that things can't keep going like this. He said he wanted to get away from his current environment and work someplace else. Even mentioned trying to perform abroad. That's quite a courageous idea. Well, I said to forget about it for now. He's at a critical point in his career, too critical to be going anywhere. I told him straight up that he had no hope of succeeding if he just leaves the country now. Caleb's response, so be it. An early retirement might suit me if it comes to it. He's awfully willing to throw everything away. However, I'm still his manager as of now, so he's obligated to inform me in case he does leave the capital. So far he hasn't done that. Wherever he is, I trust it's still near the capital. Thanks for the info. That's really useful. While I got you here, mind if I ask about anyone else that might know him? I don't know how much I can say on that end. He's always been a very private person. But I do know he recently helped arrange the music for an idol duo. Sayla and Lua. I think they're the best I can give you when it comes to acquaintances. Just knowing that is a big help. We know the two of them, so it should be easy to ask about him. I believe they're in the middle of a concert right now. It's over in the Blue Score, where Jess himself often performs. Alright, thanks again. Don't mention it. I hope you can bring him to his senses. Good luck. Let's go and speak to those two idiots then. Oh yeah, off to Riverside we go.
Taking off now.
Alright.
I always love the festival. This is wonderful.
Concert hall. Okay. In here.
You're so awesome!
You look amazing today. You're so cute.
You're telling me I have to go up on stage? I should ask the two idols about Jess. Should I wait until their break time? Yeah, let's wait. Hi there. Thanks for coming to see us. You two did great up there. Sorry to bother you while you're on break, but I got a few questions for you. Vanna explained the situation to the two idols and inquired about Jess. Oh no, Jess of all people. Now that you mention it, I did think he was acting strange this morning. This morning? Huh? You saw Jess? We bumped into each other at Brothers Music Shop over in Tyrell. We stopped by the store to borrow some musical equipment for our performance today. Jess was talking to the manager when we got there. He's a regular there. He was probably saying goodbye to the manager since Jess was on his way out of the capital. Did you and Jess talk about anything? I told him we were gonna have a performance and he wished me the best. Wished me the best. I was hoping he'd be there, so I made a point of inviting him. He said he appreciated the invite but was busy. He mentioned leaving the capital to see his favorite flower. Favorite flower? Wonder what that could be. Maybe Raymond knows. Consult the experts, right? Flowers for a flower seller after all. And all. Thanks for the help. Much appreciated, you two. It was nothing. Hope you can help Jess out. Okay then, back to Raymond we go. Right, let's get him up to date on everything. Okay. Old Town it is.
May we be on our way.
Okay.
You guys buying something too, or what?
He said he was going out of town to see his favorite flower? That's what we heard. Any idea what that might be? Yeah, think so. He was probably talking about white daisies. Huh? Not really that rare a flower. They're really common in our hometown. Anchorville is full of them. Jess, Carol, and I would go out to the fields and look at them all the time, though you can't really find any natural fields like that out here in Edith. The only ones here are cultivated. Who knew? Hold on, guys. Alright. Was it the fascination with the white daisies? What makes them so special compared to other flowers? I mean, they're easy on the eyes and smell nice for one, but I guess their true meaning spoke to us. Do you know what white daisies mean in the language of flowers? Hidden love. It's pretty poetic, don't you think? Yeah, I feel you. But if that's what they stand for, then I wonder, are y'all hiding some sort of hidden love? Haha, I don't know. That might be a stretch. Maybe they appeal to just his artistic sensibilities, being a musician and all. Carol's more of an open book, though. But now that I think about it, she might actually be hiding her true feelings. Well, you're the expert. Oh yeah, I don't think she told you about what happened. Huh? Something happened? Van told Raymond about Carol and just his confrontation, careful to omit some of the particulars. Things can't keep going on like this forever. She really said that? She did, and didn't hold back from what I gather. Huh? And what did Jess say? That he didn't want to ruin his relationship with you two. That's a relief, at least. I feel bad for my sister. I want her happiness more than anything, but that's just not how things have shaken up. To backpedal to the flower thing a little, you kinda sidestepped the whole hidden love discussion. What about you? Got any secrets of your own? Me? You're not seriously springing that on me out of the blue and expecting an answer. Yeah, that's fair. I do understand where Jess is coming from. Not wanting to ruin how things are now and all. Anyway, don't mind me, let's get back to the topic at hand. We know what he's looking for, but do you know where he might have gone to see those flowers? I think so. He asked me once if I knew where daisies grew naturally. I actually didn't have any idea at the time, but my boss did. Some bloom in the Dirk Memorial Park forest. Apparently, there's a whole bunch of them near the entrance. The forest? You sure about that? That area is restricted, last I heard. Believe me, I know. But you'd be surprised how far Jess could go on just stubbornness alone. I don't doubt he could sneak in there if he wanted to. Alright. He shouldn't get attacked by any monsters if he doesn't wander too far in, but I don't want to risk it. Are you going to the park then? Can you take me with you? I understand what happened between Jess and Carol, but I don't see why that meant he had to leave us out of nowhere. It just doesn't make sense to me. I want to talk to him. I need to hear the answers directly from his mouth. Sure, why not? If he's not coming back, might as well take you to him. Let you two smooth things out. I'll let you know once we're ready to roll. Sound good? Sounds great. Thanks, Van. Let's see, you won't be able to explore the Forest and Dirk Memorial Park until the request is completed. Talk to Raymond once you're ready to go. Alright. Hey Van, are we going to Memorial Park Forest now? Yes. Yep, let's roll. You gotta let your sis know. No. You gonna let your sis know? Yeah, I'll contact her just to let her know what's going on. I reached out to Carol before they left to let her know of everything, but she was too busy to come immediately. The group then ventured into the forest after promising to meet up when Carol had the chance. I finally found you, Jess. This is where you were, huh? Raymond, Van. Oh, I see. You must have asked for his help finding me. Haha, you're really good at tracking people down, aren't you? Sorry, but work's work. Should we leave you guys to it? Actually, could you stay here? I have a feeling that Jess is just gonna dodge my questions if it's just us two here. Alright, if that's what the client wants, that's what the client gets. I'll get right to the point then. Why did you do this, Jess? Why would you just disappear all of a sudden, only leaving us a note? Did you never think that might have been cruel? Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. But I didn't know what else to do. I'm such a coward. Jess. If this is because of Carol, it's not at all. I do feel bad not being able to return her feelings, yeah. But that's not why I ran away. And why did you? You still remember that conversation we had before coming to Edith? Just the two of us? Of course I do remember it, and how we promised to keep it a secret. You sure it's okay for us to be here? It's fine, on my end at least. What about you, Jess? Are you okay if we talk about it now? Sure, it's not that big a deal anyway. We just talked about us both being in love with someone. Yep. Hey, Hoss. Glad you came in. And I hope you're doing well. We just talked about us both being in love with someone who didn't reciprocate our feelings. Yeah. Your feelings haven't changed, I take it? They have not, no. And I'll never be with the one I love. That I can guarantee you. That's because... Actually, never mind me. This is wrong. Me putting things to words will only make it worse. No one's gonna benefit from it if I say it out loud. It would just be a hassle for you anyway. What does that mean? Wait. I think he finally figured it out. I see. I don't intend on acting on my feelings, so you don't have to worry about that. But you gotta understand how I feel now. Especially since you also can't be together with the one you love. That's fair. Yeah, you're right about that. Didn't see that one coming. Life's always a difficult thing. That is funny there. But you should have seen that coming, Hossman, because I've been reading the dialogue the whole time. Life's always a difficult thing. I can't stand the thought of ruining things between the three of us. You must feel the same way, right? But Carol didn't. Carol? She said something to me 3 nights ago that really caught me off guard. Said that she knew how I felt. That was it, really. I know it doesn't feel like a big deal, but it was to me, and I know she didn't mean to hurt me either. But I just couldn't. I couldn't bear it anymore. That's why I ran. Jess. So you understand now? You understand why we can't be together anymore? Wait. What? Carol, you came. Was wondering when you'd show up. I wasn't sure if I even wanted to come, but I've made up my mind. I couldn't just keep ignoring it. I really appreciate you taking the blame for me, Jess. But you should stop that. This is all my fault. I knew how you felt, and I still decided to talk to you about all this. It's okay, Carol. It's not really your fault here. If anything, I'm grateful. This was going to happen one day. I knew that all along. Ah. I see. It's kind of funny to think about it, but it's just getting right into the story myself. As you probably noticed, this is going to happen one day. I knew that all along. It's just always been an inevitability. You didn't cause this, but only hurried it along. It's probably better for us to deal with this now, rather than kick it down the road any further. Right? Jess, that's not... I'm really sorry for leaving without saying anything. But we had the chance to talk now. Well, you're just being funny in yourself right now. But we had the chance to talk now, you understand why it just had to be done. So this is goodbye. I don't like having things end here. Should probably say something. How about... What should I say? Let's see. Tell him he'll regret it or mock their friendship. I want to be nice and tell him he'll regret it. Y'all are really gonna regret this, you know. Van. I know that I already do, but it's probably better this way for the sake of all of us. You sure about that? You guys have known each other since you were kids. I'm guessing you don't want to leave so much as you want them to understand what you're going through and to stick together. He's right. That's what I want, at least. This is still a lot to take in, to be honest. But neither you nor your feelings are a hassle to me, Jess. I swear it. Goddess, why would you even think that? I promise you they're not, and that should be one of your biggest worries taken care of, yeah? But that's... I know I don't really have a right to speak here since I caused this in the first place. But you're still the same, Jess. We've always known. Us knowing how you feel doesn't change that. It doesn't change who you are or how you feel about you. You really mean that? Looks like you should have put a lot more faith in your friends. They're pretty understanding. You still think running away is the best choice? If you were only hurting yourself, then it'd be one thing. But that ain't the case, is it? Your actions are gonna cause the friends you care so much about pain, too. They're also gonna regret this. Yeah, that is funny to think about it. At the very least, you three need to sit down and have a good long talk about what you want. Yeah, I agree with you there. That can be confusing. But it's how things have been since I try to read while waiting on responses, too. If after all that you still want to walk away, then that's fine. It's never too late. Van's right. Please, Jess. You two are far kinder to me than I deserve. But if you're willing to fight for us so much, then it wouldn't do it if I just took the coward's way out, yeah? I need to be brave and face the consequences for this, whatever those may be. Glad to hear it. Thank you, Jess. I knew you'd come around. Going through strife oftentimes helps strengthen a relationship. We owe you, Van. What you said really resonated with me. Good to know. Yeah, you're right, I could. It would just take a bit more out of me. Besides, some of these names can be quite troublesome, like the kid with silver hair that you've seen a few times. Good to know. I'll never forget what you did for us today. Let me be the one that pays your fee. It's only right since I caused this. Nuh-uh. It wouldn't be right if... No, it would be right if we all paid equal parts. I'm good if that works for you. You two are the best. I couldn't ask for better friends. You sure lucked out there. With that, Raymond's request came to a successful conclusion. Van and company saw them back to their house in Old Town and then resumed their work.
And with that, the case is closed.
Reward deposited.
Nice. But yeah, some of these character names can be quite difficult because some of them are ones I want to pronounce a particular way because of how often I encounter UK English and US English.
May we be on our way.
I always love the festival.
Let's see.
Looks like we got a 4 SPG. Since the Revolution Festival is upon us, let's have some fun as fellow street racers, but I need your help to make this happen. I'll be waiting at my old man's maintenance shop, Graham. Okay. The scent's still not gone. I'll check the next board. No, we're gonna go through this quest here. So let's save. And I think that this one might be the one that I get bonus points from, so I want to make sure of that and have things up in time.
The Revolution Festival? This station is playing the hottest hits now.
Hey there, heard there was some sort of racing thing going on. Let's hear it. Might be able to join depending on the details. Thanks, Van. Okay, let's get everyone here so I can explain. Alright, looks like everyone's here. I know everyone's busy, but thanks. You in particular, Van. It's reassuring having you here. No prob. Where's the rest of the crew, though? Bit of a shock to see you here, kid. A lot of shit going on with your family lately, okay? Don't pry. But regardless of that, I appreciate what you did the other day. Today's the day we come back for the promised rematch with Edith's Racers. Yeah, this is gonna be it. It's not for a while. Today's the day we come back for the promised rematch with Edith's Racers. Hot damn. Is it gonna rain today or something? Can't believe it. Lucio just said thanks or something like that. You were being way nicer than usual, so I was wondering what the heck happened there. My guess is Van gave you a hand and we weren't aware of it. And why should that matter to you? Keep your nose out of business that's not yours. Okay, sure, whatever, rude as always. Gotcha. That's why you made the request for us? Yeah, we were gonna head out on the highway for some high-speed unrestricted races. But it looks like our friends, the High Bloods here, learned a good lesson about reckless driving. They were hoping for a more fun kind of race, something everyone can join in on. But Downey and Haiti, he's wanted to spend the day enjoying the festivities. Won't be joining us today. My group consists of 2 people, myself and Damien, a bike racer. We're not the only ones that came, of course, but the other 2 couldn't bother to be here on account of the festivities. You probably figured it out already, but we're a little short on people. So hey, figured we might as well try to get you to join Van. You and maybe some other people, how about it? Want to help us track down some more racers? Well, let's see. Gray and Law. And even if I don't have enough for max rank. Alright, don't mind joining. I'll even ask some other people to join too. If you're going to ask around, why not ask Aaron? Huh? Why him? You're the one with the motorbike. Actually, I lent it to him for the duration of the festival. He would jump at the chance to join. I'm sure he'd love to put those wheels through their paces. I guess I could see him getting a kick out of this. But the same goes for you, Master. I figured you'd enjoy the thrill of the race. I would rather pass the torch to you youngins. I'm getting too old for this, I'm afraid. Why don't you give him a call? I'm sure he'd say yes in a heartbeat. Alrighty, 1 minute. Well, you're right. Soon as the word race left my mouth, he was right on board. I thought as much. I'm sure he will have a great time. You all have fun out there. Alright, 1 person down. Ooh, can't wait to test my own baby against a biker's medal. We'll see how he fares, although I doubt he can compare to Damien. Let's get going then. I'm sure Aaron's not the only one who will want to join. Bring everyone you can, the whole town if they want. If they want to race, they're welcome here. We'll be here, so come back when you got more people, sure.
Time to get our hands dirty.
Alright. So, it's a bit difficult because there's so many side quests here. Let's see. Is there any here besides
May we be
the
on our
side
way.
quest board? I think that's the side quest board there. So probably not, but let me check on that.
I can't wait to see the stalls.
This year's really bustling.
Oh, but there is another
There's a new
place.
movie!
Okay, that's the board to the other direction.
Hey, hey!
Blue.
Okay, so top floor.
This tastes great.
There we go.
Eastern cuisine is delicious.
Grabbing a bite to eat, you two. Looks like you're living large if you have full course. You could call it compensation for some work we did. I know the woman who runs the place. She and I go way back. For someone in Heiyue's upper management, Mao is a surprisingly understanding person. That said, it is a little concerning just how much Jack gets wasted when he's here. But lay off me. You don't expect a man's pride to take a hit. He's on a losing. But lay off. You? Is that what you have to say to me after I stepped in and bargained on your behalf? Look, if you're making that, you need to set your sights on more sensible stuff, or else you always end up feeling miserable. Sensible, huh? What do you mean by that? Alright, I'll give you an example. Let's say you pick 2 cards from my hand. Of 5, if the sum of your bet beats, the sum of yours beats mine, you win. And if you win, you can go out and enjoy the entertainment district. I'll even give you cash to have some fun. You're on. I'm going to hold you to what you just said, alright? No takebacks. The cards might be stacked against him, but he stands to gain a lot if he wins. Guess a lot of it ultimately comes down to mind games. I think I'll go for this. No, the left edge looks real suspicious. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you think you're doing? I guess I'm barking up the wrong tree, but knowing her, she'll be 2 steps ahead of me, so I just gotta be 3. You're not gonna win that easily. Yeesh, those 2 sure didn't take long to get all fired up. I'm glad to see it all worked out amicably in the end. Alright, those street racers asked me to scout some people. I know Jack likes his likes him some cars. I'll see if he's up for it. Hey Jack, got a sec racers at the moment. They're looking for some racers to fill out their lineup for today. Oh yeah? Sounds like a pretty fun gig you've got there. I can see how it'd catch both you boys' attention for sure. Anyway, you can probably see where this is going. And you and Jack, we'd love to have you. You should go. You were just talking about how you haven't gotten to drive as much as you'd like lately. Oh, trust me, I got my fill on the drive all the way up to here. I'm plenty caught up now at this point. That being said, knowing the type of people you can wrangle up, I'm sure it'll be one hell of a fun race. I guess I'm in. Not often I get to race against other people these days. Nice. I knew I could count on you. See you at the meetup point later then. And sounds good. Alright. So there's that one.
This tastes great.
This is Tyrell District, huh? Oh. Context is pretty much like this story-based franchise, but you could definitely jump in here. It's a lot like the first game in the franchise, darker than Trails in the Sky. It was, but like Trails in the Sky, the side quests and such intertwine, but I think the main gist of it is like let's see. Let me get that up. Well, a lot of the times, these games, this first arc, like as I was saying, it's mostly odd jobs, but this one is one of the better entry points of the series, because the series is a lot, this entry's a lot more on the mature side, but like the first in the franchise, the side quests don't really feel out of place in it. But essentially, yeah, you're doing odd follow along the story along the thing until things happen. This one's kind of on the I can't give you too much context since I'm not too sure where this is going exactly. Like, I'm not too sure if it's got more story based like Cold Still, or it was less of a story like Trails in the Sky FC, where it was mainly doing side quests and then the story pops up later on. But the big thing about these games, the NPCs, I haven't been doing it a lot, but the NPCs all seem to have their own story that you can follow if you so choose to. I don't do it because I'm more focused on the main story, but for Septerion, like part 2 every arc, you don't find out what they are until like the end or near the end, and then you've got an epilogue kind of thing. Sorry if that doesn't sound so good of a context. I can't really describe it that well. All I can say is that you just are better off trying out a title for yourself. Oh. Yeah, well, I don't think I can help you out
Guess I'll check out the
too much there with your question of context. So, I'd say you're better off, like, just trying it out for yourself.
boss is gonna yell at you.
But these first games are usually all about exploration and trying things out. Oh right, those street racers asked me to scout some people. If there's anybody I ought to talk to, she's at the top of the list. Hey Hermes, got a second? I'm doing a job for some street racers right now. They're looking for some extra racers to fill out their lineup for today. Oh, are they now? Well, color me intrigued. Tell me more. Right. So, they want to go all out for their big rematch, that is the gist? Unfortunately, I've still got some work to take care of today. If the timing works out, though, I'd be happy to join in. Nice. That'd be really great, yeah. Once you're free, just head right on over to the meet. Sound good? Better than good. Thanks for the invite. Let's see. So we get here.
Let's do this.
Oh. I don't know. I might have to listen in a bit on something else later.
Here's really bustling.
But if it's crackly, then I don't know, because I'm closer than I was before, and I had crackly issues before.
Years, I'm sure have changed.
Alright, sounds good. Oh, hey guys. Hey there, you two, having fun with the old champ? Yeah, I invited him a while back. Thanks, Paulette. I really appreciate it. Please think nothing of it. And besides, I have motives of my own. What? What's that supposed to mean? Why? Again? Can I get some ice cream? And I want to get some popcorn and yakisoba with mommy too. I want to know which is yummier. But right now, I want to play tag. You're it, Maxim. Whoa, slow down there. Today I was thinking, you don't want to play with me? Aww. Maxim? Was thinking maybe we could take a nice drive around the city. I wanted to visit Triumph Tower too and have a nice dinner to ourselves tonight. Was hoping I could talk to Paulette about some stuff. Mainly, but nuts to that. You want a race? You've got one. I'm gonna get you, you little rascal. Yay! Ha 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 ha! Catch me if you can! It warms my heart. It is good to see that he's trying to make amends. There's nothing to be gained from bad blood. So you accepted his invitation for Yume's sake? Or no? Was it something about him specifically? I'm not too sure do that high pitched though. So all I can do is just go based on the tone. Or no, was it something about him specifically? Good question, to be honest with you. I'm not entirely sure. What I want is for him to get a clear look at who I am today, once he has present me in his head. Present me in his head and moves on from past me, then we can talk. I see. Feels like she's overthinking the whole makeup thing, but not my business. After touring the stands with Yume for a while, the team went back on the job. Now, back to getting you. Oh right, those street racers asked me to scout some people. I know a guy who could help with that, but he looks like he's having a grand old time over here. Do I bug him? Yeah, what's up? You kind of freaking me out with that stare of yours. Don't tell me I did something wrong. I do one of those, what's it, fox paws? Stop looking at me like that. You could have just told me, man. Paulette already has enough reasons to hate my guts. Hey, hold your horses, champ. Just wanted to ask you about something in favor, actually. Mind if I borrow him for a bit, Paulette? It's for a job. Oh, by all means. You've got work stuff. Okay. Okay, so those guys roped me into a street race. Thought that might be up your alley too. But I know you're having fun with your family, and I get pros fooling around in unsanctioned street races. Ain't a good look. But of a shot in the dark, no, bit of a shot in the dark here, but I figured I'd at least ask that that pique your interest at all? A street race, huh? If I did that, I might attract the attention of some scoop-loving ink slingers again. What the hey, count me in. Cool, but, surprised you said yes. What about the kid? I thought you of all people might have guessed. I've got a score to settle with you. You beat me once, but I'm not the kind of guy to take a loss lying down. And the reporters, thinking about it, they've got bigger things to cover than me. Any journal worth their salt is going to be at the festival. Besides, maybe Paulette needs a break from me. See. You mean Paulette's? I think she's supposed to be closer to 25. Besides, maybe Paulette needs a break from me just for a little bit. Wouldn't hurt to give her a moment to herself. Is that right, huh? Fine by me. You wanna go again? Oh. Yep, that's a guy. Is that right, huh? Fine by me. You wanna go again? I'll give you another dust cloud to dine on. I don't think you were here to hear his voice, but he's obviously a man, and seriously, I want to slug him in the face right now. He hasn't done anything wrong, but he just irritated me enough. Don't actually know what kind of race it is, though. Well, whatever it is, I'm looking forward to it. I'll head over later and we can meet back up there. You got it. Well, I've hit up everyone I can think of. Guess all that's left is the loop back with the racers.
108 years.
Alright.
I sure have.
Save. And then we had to go to Old Town. No, is it Riverside? Riverside.
May we be on our way.
Okay, there we go.
I always love the festival.
Mommy, Daddy, hurry.
Playing the hottest hits non-stop all through the day. Here's a favorite right now.
I'm back. Talked to some folks. Saw who wanted to join up. Don't know how many will actually show up. Should. Can't wait. I really appreciate it, Dan. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going. Very well. I will call Damien and tell him to rendezvous with us. You ready? We'll be leaving the capital for a while, but we can hold on. Yeah, the one in red's a man. And he's the one that I wanted to punch. Let's see, did I miss anything? No. We'll be leaving the capital for a while. We can hold on for a moment if you still have something to do. Let's head there. Nah, got nothing. And let's get going. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of funny, but you would see it when his glasses are off. He's just some arrogant guy. Okay, if everyone else is ready, then we can get going to the starting point. You vouching for these racers has my mouth watering here. Van and everyone else hopped on their vehicles and headed towards the meetup spot. Oh, I will, but I doubt they'll let me punch him. Yep! Nice pun there. Oh, all together already, huh? We've been waiting for you. I see the delivery girl is with you too, eh? The weather and wind direction are sublime, perfect for a race. Let's settle the score once and for all. This is an example where he comes off arrogant. Like, I don't think he is trying to be arrogant here. He's just like trying to be smooth and cool, but this tone that I read it as is definitely him in an arrogant state. What a fascinating group of people. This should be good fun. Thanks for hitting me up. And who's this pitiful looking old fool? An old fellow. He doesn't seem like he would make for much competition. Well, sorry for being pitiful and old. I might not be as good as Van, but I still know a thing or two about cars. And the little lady's gonna chew me out if I report back that I lost. So I'll just have to give this my best shot. Thanks for coming, you three. Nice group we got here. My name is Graham, and I'm the one who proposed this little race. Here's my buddy Juniper. Lucio and Damien here are part of a team called the High Bloods. Thanks for coming together today. I put a lot of thought into how to make this the best race possible, so hope you get hyped for it. I am Lucio, the leader of the High Bloods. I came here all the way from Eration. Consider it an honor that you get to compete with those of us from chosen lineages. And he's another person I want to punch there. It's that Lucio who's the blondie in the biker getup. Huh? Wait, is it just me, or have I seen that dude before? Yep. Yep. And it was definitely funny. I'm sure I must just have one of those faces. You can call me Max. Wait a damn second. You never told me a pro racer would be participating. And not just any pro racer, we're talking Maxim freaking Lugan. What did you do to get him involved? Let's just say we have an unexpected connection. Ah ha ha ha. You're something else, Van. Max, it's not even subtle, but probably better to keep my mouth shut. God, I know the sound of that engine. What? He's here? Sup, Arkride. Didn't mean to keep you waiting. Seriously, nobody asked you to be here, so why are you here? Because I heard about some good shit going down, obviously. I'm kinda hurt you'd throw a fun event like this without me. Wow, this guy seems tough. This group's getting more ridiculous by the minute. Aha, this should be a bigger deal with all these monsters we got together last minute. Talk about a lineup. So can I assume you'll all be participating as well? Yeah, you brats better make it worth my while. Anyway, let's get down to the rules. We're going to be pulling out into the expressway for some high-speed, unrestricted races. The prize for the winner is the experience of getting to drive like a damn psycho. The loser gets a special punishment. Now, we'll be splitting you all into 2 teams. Not really sure how to go about splitting us up, really. But I do know we want to compete against the High Bloods. In that case, what if the other participants assisted the 2 teams? We could have them join either the Street Racers or the High Bloods. Yeah, sounds good to me. Keeps us from having to come up with fancy names for the teams too. True enough. Then in terms of numbers, 3 should join the High Bloods. 5 versus 5, which means we'll be doing 5 one-on-one races. Let's see. A cocky what? A cocky SOB, the one you hate just by luck. Well, at first, he's nothing of that, but in this game he kind of is, because he's part of a shady organization, and you find out all about that in the early games. But Van hates him, and he's got good reason to hate him. 5 versus 5, which means we'll be doing 5 one-on-one races. And basically Van has his own reasons in this story that he doesn't like him, but overall there's good enough reason for Van to not like Walter. So who will be joining the High Bloods? Well, what side do you plan on joining? I'm contracted with the Street Racers, so I'll be joining them. Then it's the same for me. Not that I would have mind racing Van. Oh. I see. But yeah, he does look quite interesting, and he was looking the same back when he first appeared in the first saga. Darn it, I missed that. Okay. Let's see, it's the same for me. Not that I would have minded racing Van. Ha, good to have you both on the team. Then I'll be joining the High Bloods. Sorry, but I've been meaning to settle the score between us. I don't care either way. Lots of interesting folks here. Likewise. Same here. Sounds to me like this should be decided at random. Oh ho, ready for anything, huh? Using the lottery system, Junifer brought with her each individual, then pulled to see what team they would be on. That settles it then. So our Street Racer teams got Van, Aaron, Hermes, and then me and Junifer. As for we High Bloods, it is just me. Is it just me, or are we loaded with sketchy old farts? Keep working that jaw if you don't enjoy living, kiddo. You know, if there's someone in particular you'd prefer racing with, we don't mind. As for the order of the races, I'll be deciding those at random. First up is Aaron versus Damien. Second is Aaron versus Jack. Next will be Hermes versus Walter. And then it's the fourth race with me versus Lucio. This one I had to make happen. I'm just so over being on the losing end of things. Fine, come at me then, young lady. I'll leave you in the dust. Ha, that's my line. Graham, you know what to do. You got it. I was just thinking that this would be perfect. Anyway, that makes the final race between Van and Max. Good luck to the both of you. Time to show you what it means to be a pro. Still, let's make this a good one. Oh, it'll be good, alright. I've modded my truck quite a bit since our last race, so you'll see what she's about soon. You'll be in for one hell of a surprise. Then I will wait here for your return. May both teams give it their best out there. Right, catch you later. And so the fierce battle between bike and car lovers alike began, their pride fiercely on the line. It wasn't long before they were on the expressway with the first racers lining up to begin a new race for the ages. Hey, you were one of the guys who were riding recklessly in Edith a while back, yeah? This could be fun. This isn't a freaking game, you know. It's an epic showdown between full-fledged racers. I heard that isn't even your bike. If you aren't a real normal bike rider, then why the hell are you even here? I just get a kick out of picking fights. I live to humiliate idiots like you. Alright, time to punch it. Haha. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Oh, you're on. What the hell is he doing? That's my master's bike, you asshole. We really should have seen that one coming. Boys will be boys. We can fix her up after the race, so don't worry. Now, have you not lost your balance, you should be veering off the side of the road. I can do this shit all day. Don't tell me you're ready to call it quits already. Hell no. I'm gonna win this, see? You never. Loser. Alright, what's the play? Let's see. I want to stay cut through, but I also want as much points as I want. Alright. It's nice seeing you here, Haas. Alright. Looks like trickery's gonna get me the most points, though. Time to turn the tables. Ooh, nice! Aha. Holy hell, that guy's nuts. Oh yeah, this one's in the bag. That dumbass. Aha. The second race was between Graham and Jack. Graham decided to trade cars with Juniper for the race. As such, it was a battle between sedans from Red Star and Leno. The specs between the two vehicles were nearly the same, and both drivers were at similar skill levels. At first they were neck and neck, but Jack gradually widened the gap between them, driving almost as if he could predict the future. By the time Jack crossed the finish line, he was significantly in the lead. After that, it was time for the third race to begin. Hell yeah, now it's my time to shine. You better not make this too easy for me, woman. Wouldn't dream of it. I can tell you're no ordinary racer, so trust that you know how to put a bike through its paces. Ha, you got that right. Out of the way. Sorry, coming through. I'm getting a headache just looking at that guy. Can't relate. I'm keeping my eyes peeled in case he gets sick of the traffic and starts smashing cars. Oh please, there's no way he's strong enough to do that, right? Yes he is, Jennifer. Nice job keeping pace. But the real match starts here. Try not to eat pavement on this turn. How about you try not to? Let's see. With a turn, it makes more sense to say accelerate slowly. But if I want the points, I have to do suddenly. Man, she's... I couldn't read that. Now. She sped up there. Lady's got one crazy sense of balance. That was amazing. It takes real skill. Wow, lost by the skin of my teeth. Phew, that was a close one. That was a kick-ass race. No kidding. Watching that makes me want to get behind the wheel and go riding again. You're up, Juniper. Get out. Get on out there and show 'em who's boss. Will do. Next up was a fateful confrontation between Juniper and Lucio. Juniper borrowed Graham's Ingert, sports car for the race. Meanwhile, Lucio drove a top-of-the-line ETWS sports car. Its higher top speed gave Lucio the advantage. However, Juniper, who knew her vehicle's quirks, taught on the way through. In the end, Lucio's nerves got the better of him, and he fumbled a corner at the last stretch of the race, giving Juniper a well-deserved victory. Thus, it was time for the fifth and final race to begin. If you think I'm gonna go easy on you just because I owe you one, think again. Now's my chance to give you a taste of my revenge. Maxim may be a complete buffoon, but he's still a racing champion. If I don't pull out all the stops, I'm gonna lose. Now then, let the rematch of the century begin. Why is he letting me get ahead? Does he want to see what my girl can do? Well, I'll gladly show him. Time to bust out my secret weapon. Gotta admit, the way he handles that pickup truck is impressive. I'll bet 5,000 Mira he'll use that turbocharger next. But I'm going to stop that plan in its tracks. Damn it. Yeah. Okay, so we can't use a turbo. I know what your car's capable of now. The element of surprise isn't on your side anymore. Guess I'll just have to make a risky play. Let's see, left or right? Kind of a hard one, but it looks like left is gonna give me the most points. Ah! Is he insane? Off-roading's pretty damn fun. You should give it a try. Oh, but I guess your fancy sports car ain't got him. Time to blast to the finish line. Grr, don't think you've won. He did it. Van won. Haha. He might be on the other team, but even I feel like standing up and clapping for him. Van's insane. Who knew he was skilled driver. Well done, all of you. It looks to me like you had yourselves a few good races. Ooh, yeah, it was pretty crazy, but there were some real nail biters. Tell me about it. That was the craziest race I've ever had since becoming a street racer. Both teams did amazing, but a winner is a winner. And this time the winners are the street racers. Good work, guys. It's too bad I lost, but I was still blown away by the driving I saw out there. What can I say? It feels good to win. Yeah, it's a rush to just give it everything you got. I honestly didn't expect this to be as satisfying as it was. It almost feels like I've gotten even better thanks to this. We lost the High Bloods? Damn it. How could this have happened? We couldn't ask for a better race, and you're telling me it's already over? Ugh. But I suppose it'd have to agree. So long as you gave it your all, then it is what it is. Losing would normally piss me off a little, but I don't know, I feel weirdly cool about it. I don't give a shit about the team, I just ain't happy about losing my race. Hope you're ready, E-Rider chick, you too, Arkride. I welcome the challenge. Careful, Hermes. This ass doesn't lay off once he's locked on. Yeah, well, right back at you. You pulled out all the stops for that one, huh? If you ever went pro, you might even make for a decent rival. Well, thanks. Your handling is just as incredible as I've heard. Now then, it's time for your punishment. I'm going to get things ready, so give me just a sec. Is this tea? It smells kind of like medicine. Yep, it's medicinal tea sold in Langport. It's supposed to be super bitter, but don't worry, it's not bad for you. No point in delaying the inevitable. Time to accept our fate and drink up. I just knew, I just know this is gonna taste awful. All members of the losing team stilled their resolve and drank the tea. Let's. Is this really good for you? I can't believe humans were meant to drink this. Well, ill. And it stinks too, smells like weeds. Ugh, I think I'm gonna blow chunks. I've tried some gross things for my health before, but this here takes the cake. You know, the more you drink, the better it tastes. You brats are too young to savor this kind of flavor. Oh, come on, you're boring me to tears. At least give some kind of reaction. Oh, I bet we'd get a great reaction if you gave it a sip. Like hell, I'm trying this crap. And so the race surrounding the street racer's pride came to an end. Both parties reflected deeply on the intense battles that took place on the road before returning to where they belonged.
And with that, the case is closed.
Alright, nice.
Love to see it.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna save and take a break for the bathroom and possibly a drink. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let me save and then check on my controller and we can switch back. Okay. Things are good. So now we can return to the game. Alright. So it was here. And this one's the last one.
May we be on our way.
Quests. We've got a bunch of people to deal with too for the story.
This year's really bustling. Hey, did you see? There's a new movie.
Let's see what we've got.
Looks like we got a 4SPG. There's something I'd like to request of you as a fellow lover of sweets. I'm currently at Macmillan Cafe, so if you have some time, come on down. Okay, this should be all the bulletin boards that got sent. I'd like to get through as many of these requests as we can, but that all depends on how busy we are. I sure didn't expect us to get a job from Odette, though. Let me check on this quest here. Okay, looks like it's just a normal one. I sure didn't expect us to get a job from Odette, though. Can't say I'm not intrigued. Definitely want to hear about this hat one. Okay, so let's get this show on the road.
Hey there!
Wait. What are they talking about? Up on the terrace, then? Yep, apparently so.
You know.
And Agnes is out with them, huh? He's the student council president. And see. Oh, hello there. Good to see you. Long time no see. I guess it's been about 3 days. I take it you're working as a two-man team as you make your way around the festival. Nice to see you. Glad to see you're doing something worthwhile, I guess. We're just helping out. Let's see. We're just helping out. How can helping out how we can? You guys out on your own patrol as student council or something? Yeah, there are a lot of Artemis students around town today, so it's important for us to also be around. Gotta make sure nobody's having too much fun and causing any trouble out there, after all. Not that I need to explain it to you, of all people. I'm sure you were in my shoes back in the day. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, right. I forgot you were on student council 8 years ago. Could have fooled me. Yep, he and the others gave us some big shoes to fill. Anyway, we're all just taking a short break after breaking off to do our whole patrol. Oh, did you happen to see the 4SPG I left you? Sure did. Never thought I'd answer a call from you. Seeing as you're all together, I think I can guess what you guys want from me. Let's get straight to business. Albert, you start. Me? Why do I have to go first? Anyway, it's about our plans for next month. We decided to put on a small event as our Miss students to celebrate the upcoming new year. We're planning on having a meetup with the children living in the Arbor district. Officially, the school is framing it as a way for us students to make a contribution to the area. But it's also intended to be therapeutic for the kids too, seeing as things have been so unusual. One thing we want to do is hand out treats for those kids to hopefully enjoy. And what better way to decide than to round up what's for sale around town and try them out. That's where we come in, huh? Yep, when I asked Agnes for her thoughts, she insisted she wanted to handle it as a work assignment, which is fine by me. I always wanted to post at least one for SPG at some point, hehe. I'm sorry, Van, I couldn't resist offering. Of course, we don't expect you to help us for free. You're more than welcome to sample any sweets you decide to bring back to us. Pretty great, right? You'll get to eat lots of delicious sweets, all on the school's mirror. Odette, you shouldn't put it like that. I mean, where's the lie? Sigh, as much as it pains me to admit, I guess there's no denying that my weakness are all but public knowledge at this point. Regardless, lucky for you kids, I do have some time to spare, so we shall accept. Agnes has been such a good assistant at work. I don't mind helping her friends out as a favor. Wonderful. That's great to hear. Thank you so much, Van. I don't know how much help I'll really be, but I'll see what I can do. Oh, hush. You know as well as the rest of us that your knowledge and passion for these things is practically unmatched. Just go around to different outlets and bring back some samples that look good to you. That's not too much to ask for a connoisseur like you, is it? You're the one of the ones putting on that whole event. Shouldn't you tag along? I'd love to, I really would, but I need to hammer out some other details with Ran and Albert here, so I'll have to stay behind. I'll leave it up to Agnes to assist you in choosing. I know she won't steer us wrong. Well, I suppose that settles it. You okay pitching in, Agnes? Sure, I don't mind. I'd be happy to join you. Besides, we can use this time to keep patrolling around town. Alright, I'll come fetch you again once we find a good stopping point on our end. We shouldn't be long at all. Okay, I'll be waiting here in the meantime. It's only possible to begin for the kids' quest after making Agnes accompany the character.
Did you know?
Okay, so apparently I have to go back to Arkwright Solutions.
May we be on our way.
And considering the time, this might be the last quest I do until I come back from my break, but we'll just have to see. Okay. So save that. And back to the district.
Off we go! I can't wait to see the stalls!
This year's really bustling.
How about some nice cold ice cream?
Hey, did you see?
Oh, wrong
There's a new
place.
movie.
Rainfall, thank you for walking into my life.
There we go.
Did you know?
Okay. Now to figure out which shops we ought to visit, let me think. Off the top of my head, there are 2 shop spots in Tyrell we should hit up. Beyond that, Old Town, Station Street, and Auburn each have an outlet also worth visiting, so 5 places total. Great. I knew you'd have no problem coming up with places to check. I can't wait to see what amazing stuff you bring back to us. What she said. Good luck, I guess. Stay safe out there, Agnes. Thanks, Albert. See you guys soon.
Time to start working.
Alright. So,
Pretty.
now that we took out all the other quests, this should be a bit easier, and there's no specials either to worry about.
Off we go.
So,
You guys buying something too, or what?
seriously? What's up, what's up? Come get your got you? Yo, my sweet tooth's tingling. You got yourself a stand now? Yep. It was nice having you, Hoss. Yo, my sweet tooth's tingling. You got yourself a stand now? It's you, no? It's just like a sweet vendor sort of thing. Don't lump me in with the rest. I'm saving up money so I can finally move out of that old hag's house. Give her some peace and quiet, I guess. Hee hee. That's admirable of you. What? It's not like that. Shut up. Yeah. Hey, can I get 2 bags, please? Hey, you even listening?
Okay.
Can we talk?
Children's snacks. Don't get me wrong. You've got good taste coming to me for roasted chestnuts. But are you really sure those kids will like these? I don't see why not. The kids around here love them. I guess, but they're not like a special occasion kind of thing, you know? Give the chestnut place a try. Those might be more up your alley. Oh wow, I didn't realize you were selling those too. Well, we'll gladly take some of them for our taste testing then. Wow, look at you, Eddie, playing the part of a professional salesman for once. I'm legit impressed. Shut up, I wasn't asking you.
You guys buying
Alright.
something too, or what?
So we got our first thing for the quest. Okay. Now this place.
Off we go.
Okay, this way.
I know the guild can help.
You'll never believe what happened.
Thank you for visiting the Western
Okay.
department
It's
store.
over here at the counter.
Our stores
Let me
have
ask
a
you
wide
something.
variety of fine goods for sale.
Oh, you couldn't have come at a better time. I have a particular snack I stocked up a surplus of in preparation for the festival. They're called honey glazed pretzels, and they're very popular over in Crossbell. Have you heard of them? I have. They're kind of bread shaped like a knot, right? But I've never had the chance to try one. I believe they're originally Erebonian, actually. They wound up in Crossbell, where honey and eastern spices were added to the mix, and bam, something totally unique. Could we take a few of them off your hands to go as a sampler? Alright. Nice. Okay. Tyrell District.
Off we go.
Okay, 2 places. And none are on the terrace.
All these shops are so nice. I can't wait to see the stalls.
This year's really bustling. Hey, did you see? How about some popcorn, huh?
Can we talk?
This one. Yeah, I got just the thing for you. It's my latest item, mini churros. I'm debuting them here at the Revolution Festival. Mini churros? What makes you so special? Everybody likes a good churro, right? They're tougher than donuts, crispier, and have that sweetness that just floods your mouth with every bite. Adults can eat them just fine, but a lot of kids can't finish them in one go. I thought about what I could do to solve that problem, and that's how my miniature ones were born. After all, nobody should have to miss out on having a churro if they want one now. They can have them in just the size they want. That's very noble of you, wanting to spread the joy of churros however you can. I applaud your effort. They do sound like they could be a hit with the kids at least. Let's pick some up and bring them back to the others to consider.
How about some popcorn, huh?
Okay.
Hey, hey!
And in here, huh?
Let me ask you something.
They're not really meant for kids, but would you consider offering them some mooncakes? They're pretty small and easy to eat, plus I imagine they'd enjoy the red bean filling since it's sweet. Mooncakes do have this sublime sweetness to them that goes perfectly with Eastern tea. A lot of people even buy them as gifts, don't they? That's right, they certainly make for good business. In fact, there's a custom in the East where people will get together with family and close friends and admire the moon as they eat them. Not that there's any one wrong or right way to enjoy them, of course. That's neat, so they could even serve as an opportunity for the kids to learn about another culture. We'd love to buy some so we can taste test them. Alright. And then that takes care of this area.
Off we go.
Alright. And then save. And then we've got the quest over here. No, wrong place.
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie!
Talk.
Can we
Children's
talk?
Snacks. If you're looking for something perfect for children, might I suggest our macaroons? They're one of our seasonal flavors. We make them with the freshest strawberry jam since those are in season now, our shop's pride. Oh yeah, that crunchy delight as you bite down on it, your mouth suddenly being flooded by the sweet and tangy cream filling. Ooh, I can almost taste it. Ha, good to see you haven't changed a bit. Macaroons aren't that expensive either. I think they're pretty affordable for little kids. I think you sold me on them already. Can we get some macaroons, please? We'll get one for everyone to try them. Okay, we're done visiting all the stores we wanted to. We've also got plenty of things to try. Shall we head back to Odette? Alright. So, save again. And then over here. And it'll be the cafe.
Then let's head
although we
over.
need to go up to the higher ground.
Please step on up.
Did you know?
Okay, so only Odette. Oh great, you're back. Thanks for going to all that trouble. Judging from the bags you brought, it looks like you've brought quite a bit back for us to try. We had a lot of good luck. Van was on cloud 9 the whole time. Why wouldn't I be? You telling me I get to indulge in some quality sweets on the job completely for free? Of course I'm gonna be all about that. Well, I'm glad somebody had fun. Now, Albert. We're his clients. That's not how we should act. Anyway, enough talking. Let's dig into those samples and see if they're up to snuff. With the manager's permission, the group retrieved the samples from bags and got to eating the ones that suited their fancy. They're all fantastic. Any one of them would make for a perfect morning tea snack. Munch munch. I know it's so hard to choose which to go with. What do you think, Odette? Have any preference? Sorry, give me a sec. Don't talk with your mouth full. You come from a decent family, don't you? Aha, that was like a spa day for my taste buds. I was totally right to bring you in, Van. Your insight into these things is crazy good. When it comes to both looks and taste, really, I think the kids will be completely happy with most any of them. So, why limit ourselves to just one of kind of treat? Let's bring them a bunch. Oh, that's a great idea. Then they can enjoy mixing and matching different ones together. We could even pack them inside in different bags, so they won't know what they get until they open it. Kind of like a lottery. That could be fun. You kids sound pretty pumped up about this already. New Year's is still a bit of ways off, you know. Naturally, planning events is just as fun as putting on the actual events themselves. This was a fantastic idea, Odette. I'm glad you suggested it. Thank you. We'll have to think carefully about which ones to actually buy and how much. And I guess we need to talk to the treasurer to make sure we budget things carefully. True, plus we should also work on figuring out how many people are going to be taking part in the event in the first place. Actually, speaking of which, why don't you join us during the actual meetup, Van? I'd feel terrible pushing you off to the side without an invitation after all your hard work. I don't know about that. I might have gone to Aramis, but you don't think a grown man like me is gonna stick out at something like that? Exactly, it's supposed to be put on by us students. Having him around will ruin that. I know what you could do. Let's put you in a big old costume and parade you in front of the kids. I'm saying I don't want to stick out, you little gremlin. I can just picture the kids swarming Van. That'd be so cute. Doesn't that sound like fun, Agnes? I'm not the only one who'd love to see that, am I? Sure, that could be nice. Well, we have a majority in the suit you go, Van. I don't know whether I should feel happy about this or jealous. Nope, I ain't promising Jack, not even for the kids. But I guess I'll keep all that in mind. Once the group finished eating the samples, Van and Agnes resumed their
All
patrol.
in a day's work. Or deposited.
Ooh, nice. One additional free time, huh? Alright. I'm gonna go to Old Town, to the office,
Then let's head over.
and submit my points, and then I'll call it there to take a break. SP report.
Truly well done.
Ooh, nice.
AAA rank.
And
Headquarters
that's
is
the
sure to be
max.
impressed.
Got
Nice.
it.
Alright. That's not the max points, but that's the max rank. So like I said, I'm gonna save here and call it so I can take a break. If you guys liked this, be sure to leave a like and share it with anybody else that you think might enjoy this. If you'd like the chance to chill with me again, even though I'll be back momentarily, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell notifications to be notified. And with all that out of the way, I thank you all again for coming. Or I thank you all for coming. Bye.